to the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26. 1 yard.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left in no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Here we go, D. Hey, it's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Looking to throw on second down. Huntley into a double team, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Joey Slide.
And the defense could not have written a much better script than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10. From the gun, Huntley. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for first and 10. Here's Gurley. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Todd Gurley with touchdown number 8 on the year. Now the Falcons are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7.
Sterling Hawkwitzer to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he returns this to the 22.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
On play action, they'll throw. Throwing deep for Galladay. And this will be caught at the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line.
A
big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
It's now second.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Now a dump off here complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons 16. 12 yards there and a first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by D.J. Moore. D.J. Moore, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Falcons 7.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. With it on the return now, here's Westbrook. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
To Calvin Ridley.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
And 1.
Operating from the gun, Huntley. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And he'll lose yardage on the play. But they lose a full 5 yards.
Kill, turn up. Mike 38. Coming, baby, I'm coming, baby. Woo! Mike 38.
To throw on 2nd down, Huntley. Oh, it's intercepted. He was trying to get it to Ridley. Jeremy Chin picks it off. There he goes left side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head, walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
I don't know where that comes from. It just kind of emerges out of me for some reason.
It's deep in there, right? They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. He will have a first down here at about the 40. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
10 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Huntley. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On 1st and 10, Huntley. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. The 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
Joey Slye.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up. They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six, obviously. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
Over first and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Grady Jarrett with the tackle.
He was tackled.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy is nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Looking for Gronkowski, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And he'll take it all the way up near the 30-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw.
This is intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
They'll take over.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Curtis Samuel, the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
40-yard line.
This is McCaffrey. And he's got some space here. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey. His 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Panthers add on to their lead. I thought as that was developing that he might actually keep it, but the right decision, obviously, to hand the football off.
And some teams do a really nice job of taking a little bit longer at the mesh point, meaning where he's going to hand it off or keep it. Sometimes they ride him maybe a step longer than others. That allows him to make the proper decision and have the right person end up with the ball.
And it paid off with a long touchdown run.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give him a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
Watch the screen, watch the screen, watch the screen.
From the gun, it's Ryan. He completes this to Russell Gage. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
First down.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
The 42-yard line.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. This one caught by Ridley. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Falcons, first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing again, Ryan. Looking downfield for Jones. And that is incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. Watch the run, watch the run.
To throw again, Ryan. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
I don't think Gurley got there. Looks like the defense held him back. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that'll bring up 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
You think you're going to get this? You think you're going to get this? Wait! Wait! Mark 38. Watch QB drop. Watch QB drop.
They're going on 4th down. It's Ryan. And that will be taken in by Ridley for a Falcon touchdown. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. Now Ryan. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now following the touchdown, Hoff-Richter to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you score points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain.
Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Here's McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. He got 29 yards that time.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey, his 2nd TD of the game and 18th of the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Sly on for the extra point. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now.
Makes the score Panthers 42, Falcons 13. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
And this will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Ryan. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Throwing deep for Galladay. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Second interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted. Picked off by Eli Apple, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. That pick six extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And you're under a minute to go in the half. A first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
On 2nd and 12, Ryan. And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Brian Burns with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Over 1st and 10.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. And out across midfield down to the 45. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They will get 4 yards here on the first down run, and that'll make it 2nd and 6.
Tyler Davison.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want, but on the defensive side of the ball, you're scrambling a little bit. Now you're behind.
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
In order to lead in a game, you're going to get plenty of contributors, but that's his 2nd touchdown catch of this game. He's one of the key guys in this one.
And you better believe he'll be looking for the hat trick here as this one continues to go. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve.
Mike 58 right there. Quit talking about it and bring it.
From the 31, Ryan. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, Ryan. And he gets this one to Ridley complete.
Ryan's pass.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Ridley. It's a pickup of 6.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
It's going to be a long day. Mike 38, Mike 38, Mike 38.
Ryan. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 39. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a first down. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And he's going to look that one in one-handed. What a catch for the touchdown.
Joey Sly lining up for the
He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew that he had the strong arm.
That part was easy. You can see that throughout his college career. But what you want to know about a rookie is when the pressure's on, can you throw with touch? He just did right there. And, boy, it was pretty.
Joey Sly to kick off for Carolina.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And incredibly short, and all deep in his own territory. He coughs up the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers.
There's never a good place on the field to fumble the ball. Let's just call it as it is.
But definitely not in your own red zone.
In your own red zone, it's heightened, isn't it? Because you're almost automatically giving up a score and the momentum, and everything just changes for your team.
Yeah, so the kickoff fumble, now great field position. On first down, this is McCaffrey. A great move in there, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the Falcons' 7-yard line.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be caught, but out of the end zone, says the field judge. It's ruled incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
Yeah, and on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
66.
So good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coaches always talk about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments.
Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Brian Burns able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to this 3rd quarter. Back now here on EA Sports. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Crunch time, defense.
Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down, Carolina.
Back to the ground on 1st. It's McCaffrey. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. Escaping the pressure right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas, but it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. On the ground, McCaffrey, and he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers just continue to pour it on. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he has the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
Down back at the 21-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Come on.
McCaffrey. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
Christian McCaffrey.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. Brandon, when a defense just simply can't get off the field on 3rd down, and we all know how important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, 3rd down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal here as they try to finish off their victory. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. And since the penalty occurred in the end zone, move the ball to the 1-yard line.
1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Costly penalty.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. And that rushing touchdown is 4th, puts him just 1 shy of the NFL record in a single game.
And we all know he would love to get to that record and even beyond it. But he doesn't need to in order to impress in this one, does he? What a performance. What an absolute great game that he's had here in this one.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Yetur Gross-Matos. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Brian Burns able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Now 3rd down.
So the sack pushes him back, and now 3rd and long for Ryan and the Falcons.
Hey. 4 down. Mike 38.
Now it's Gurley. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough. And it'll be fourth down.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down, needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down, and they ended up getting a great run. Explosive, picked up nice yardage. You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down, but guess what? It all started with what happened on first and second down. Really put them behind the 8 ball.
And now here is another interception. He's picked off at his own 46. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
I don't know nobody, I'm on this every day.